If you're anything like me, you probably feel very confused at times because when you have an open hearted and honest conversation with a friend and you show up as your best self, you show up with pure intentions, and you communicate really well, somehow your words get twisted and you're left feeling like the bad guy. It's almost like it doesn't compute. How is it that you can show up with such an open heart and that you end up feeling like you did something wrong? That is the story of my life. I'll be honest with you, for a long time, I wasn't the best communicator. I was more of an avoidant person. So I would shy away from broaching uncomfortable conversations because I didn't want to ruffle people's feathers. I just wanted to keep to myself. But I eventually realized that wasn't the healthiest approach. So I took years to really work on my communication and showing up vulnerably. And even still, I find that now, whenever I'm having an honest conversation with a friend about something that might be bothering me or really just trying to connect on a deeper level, things always go wrong. And I really don't understand like how that makes sense. And so I've been sitting with this for a couple days now because it's happened to me a lot recently. And I think I finally figured it out. I figured out that number one, your honesty as a whole will be a lot for people because people are afraid of their own emotions. And so they have a hard time connecting on a real level. So your honesty might be too much for them, even though you're doing all the right things. And number two, think of the setback that that creates for yourself when people twist your words or misconstrue what you're saying or get super defensive or reactive. For me, it takes me days to bounce back. Days to bounce back because I'm so sensitive as a person. And so the message I got today, just as I was sitting with this, was Phil, we need to keep you in your zone. Think of when you feel your best. And it's true. I feel my best when I'm reading books, when I'm alone, when I keep to myself, when I go on my walks. That's truly when I feel my best, when I do this kind of work. But when I try to open up to certain friends, I end up feeling like shit for days. And that does slow down me becoming my best self. So if you struggle with this, let me know. I want you to know that you've done all that you could. But unfortunately, right now we're living in a world where people don't really know how to deal with their feelings. And so honesty is a lot for them. And number two, think of where you feel your best. For me, it's like I said, when I go on my walks, when I read books, try to stay in that zone. And follow your intuition. If you feel like a conversation won't go well, maybe the best thing to do is to not have it.